Boom, 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 boom. No action. Hello, everybody. All two of you. Shibby Rob here. And I am in here tonight for a quick coin chat and to talk about what's going on, why I'm not streaming this weekend, and take a little time to answer any questions if anybody has any questions, or chit chat for a little while. Maybe some jibber jabber, some shenanigans. Super garbage man, super garbage man, super garbage man. Nobody even reminded me, and I remembered to Beetlejuice him in. I think I deserve some credit for that. Treasure Charger, how's it going? Andrew Cooper, how are you? Thank you guys for stopping in. Hi Siren, thank you for stopping in. Main reason I wanted to get on and do a quick live stream, guys, is because I am having some internet issues this weekend. I had a me curse preposterous. I had a technician come out last week, and I was having problems with my internet, and it seemed like it was fixed, and the stream went fine last week, and everything seemed hunky-dory. And then Wednesday night I started having severe internet issues, and it has been dropping on a regular basis. It takes 10 to 15 minutes before it pops back up. So if it cuts out, guys, I'll probably start a new stream to say goodnight or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. That being said, I really couldn't do a real stream today or tomorrow because they can't get another technician out to fix my internet issues until Tuesday morning. So because of that, my next live stream is going to be Tuesday evening, and I will be doing an auction on Tuesday evening. I do have most of the items picked out. They're right here. I can do a little preview of those auction items if you guys would like. But the next live stream and auction is going to be on Tuesday, just because I'm having too many internet issues. And if this live stream drops, I apologize. I'll make another one and get back on long enough to say goodbye and everything, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get lucky and it doesn't drop for a little while. So let's see. New England Notes, how's it going? The preseason did not work out well at all. Hey, Clever the Coin Name. Hi, Silver Wishes, how are you? Thank you guys for stopping in here. Super Garbage Man, always good to see ya. So, the Raiders. Last week was nonsense. Absolutely nonsense. New England Notes, did you mail me something? Yes, I did. You had one token here. And I mailed out almost everything this week. There were a couple of small exceptions. I didn't mail out Sirens yet because I'm waiting on something to happen before I send that one. And I had out overseas pack that needs to go out that hasn't been sent yet. Oh, that's okay, New England Notes. If you wanted me to, I apologize. I did when I live streamed last week. I had said I'm sending everything out unless someone, if someone wanted me to hold it for some reason, they could email me. But I had some money in the old shipping fund, so I got everything shipped out, most everything. Hey Chew, how's it going? Can I email pics of a coin and get your thoughts? Absolutely. That sounds awesome, Treasure Charger. For sure. Yeah. No, I understand New England Notes. And I knew when I sent that out that you were one that wouldn't have minded if I waited a little bit longer. But I'm trying to clean up my room and clean out my safe and get things a little bit better organized, and so sending out as much as possible was kind of a good idea for me. So it's all good in the hood. Treasure Charger sent an email. We will check that out. Email. Where's my... There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Coin chain question. Oh, yeah. Cool. Finally found the Hawaiian $50 last week in Virginia. Sweet. Congrats, New England Notes. That's very, very cool. Okay. So, Treasure Charger sent me some pictures of a coin, and it's a cool one. So here is the coin. 1792. Spanish or Spanish colonial probably. Charles the Fourth. 1792 with chop marks all over it, and also very nice condition. And then we have the reverse. So it's from Mexico. That's a Mexico mint mark. 8 reals. FM is the ass air. Chop mark, 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 chop mark. Very cool coin. As soon as you think everything's put in its place, you get more coins. That's true. That's true, Siren. But yeah, Siren, that definitely is true. It is, however, good when it's really out of control, like mine is right now, to try to get it back under control a little bit. Hey, soulmate stacking, how's it going on? Or how's it going? Thanks for being in here. Gier, Mathello Delange. Hey, Gier. I did just get your email just before I was going on to live stream. And no, you do not owe me money. Yes, I have a package that needs to be sent your way. I will be sending that out this week for sure. I had hoped to get it done last week, but I ended up having like 35 shipping packs that went out, and I just didn't have time. But Gear, I do have a pack of stuff that needs to head over there to Norway. I will get it sent out this week. And no, you are all caught up. You don't owe me anything. That was in the email. Treasure Charger, are those marks identifiable by region? Okay, so Treasure Charger, chop marks What they are is a lot of merchants, especially in the Middle East and Asia, in that time period, when they got a silver coin, they would test the silver coin for purity. And if the silver coin was what it was supposed to be, they had a little stamp that they would counter stamp the coin with. Just a little metal stamp that you hit with a hammer, and it puts a mark in the coin. And they would have a certain stamp made for just them. And so then the next time that coin might come back to them, the same merchant, then they would know they don't have to test it again. And when certain merchants were getting silver coins, getting them and then spending them and then getting them back again, and that was happening a lot, they found that it was a good idea to put a little chop mark on it. And then when they saw the chop mark when it come back, they would know that they had already tested the silver of that coin. I spent a week in Norfolk. Plenty of diseases to catch around there. Whoa. So, and treasure charger stamps on $100 notes today from Chinese store owners. Oh, no kidding. So it's probably like an ink stamp. Well, yeah, obviously they wouldn't pull holes in them. Yeah, interesting, New England notes. But yeah, that was why they did it, and they put the chop marks in, and there's a pretty wide array of how people feel about chop marks. There's a lot of people that think it's, part of history and it's very cool. I happen to be one of those people, and I have several 8 reals with chop marks. I very, very, very much like them. I think it's pirate treasure in my mind, and I love these old Spanish colonial 8 reals with chop marks. And I don't have an awful lot, but I have a few, and I will definitely, hopefully, one day have a few more, because I like them. Yeah, pirate treasure. Hey, Golden Archer, how's it going? This one is not chop marked. This one is actually a toilet 8 reals. If I'm not mistaken, it was found in the sewers of New Orleans. They found a whole bunch of them. Wait, maybe this is... Uh-oh. I don't know which one is which now. One of them, I think, is the sewer coin. Yeah, maybe this one. Because the other one, I think, maybe is got a little bit of saltwater damage. So that was probably a shipwreck coin. Okay. Not in the sewers, but in private residences, outhouses, pits. Oh, no kidding. Anybody that doesn't know, I bought that one from Clever. So, pretty cool. Yeah, that one Lady Kid Nichols is real cool, right? It's super chop marked up. The Buff Hammer Show. Hey, Buff Hammer. How's it going, man? Thanks for being in here. It's good to see you as well. Hey, his and hers. How are you doing? Thanks for being in here. What P thing? So, it may be possible to identify certain merchants by their chop marks. It would probably take a lot of research to do that. And if you did identify the merchant, you could identify the region where they were doing business. So it is possible treasure charger. I don't know how, and I don't know if there is out there a list or some kind of directory. From you, Shibby Rob, when I log into PayPal, I have a bill that has not been paid. There shouldn't be, gear, because I don't send anything directly to PayPal. All I do is send invoices to your email. And if you had paid it like in a different way, I would have marked it as paid. In my PayPal, I don't have an unpaid bill. Gear. I actually only have one unpaid bill, and we are trying to figure out what happened there. There was some kind of problem that was with Golden Archer. As far as I know, he paid the bill, but for some reason it's not showing up on my end. In PayPal, it's still showing the invoices unpaid, and the money wasn't deposited into my PayPal. So I don't know what happened there. There are some issues with PayPal. It seems. I will say, Golden Archer, if you're here, I had a message. That was saying that there was money paid that wasn't available yet, but that message went away. So I would maybe check your account again to see if possibly that part got refunded. Maybe I probably should have just sent you another invoice. It's probably my fault that it got all goofed up. Oh no. You have to get 8 reals with chop marks for Shibby Rob. Anything else is okay to go to other people, but 8 reals with chop marks, you should definitely be getting a hold of Shibby Rob if you want to sell one. Or even better, gift one. Golden Archer, no, I know. And no need to apologize. I 100% knew there was something hinky going on, and it's not a big deal at all, Golden Archer. So, I know you're good for it, and I know we'll get it figured out. Don't apologize, don't feel bad. We're good. No problemo. Yeah, no, I know. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. No problemo. So you guys want to see some of the things that are going to be in the auction on Tuesday? By the way, anybody that's in here that wasn't here at the start of the chat, I have some serious internet issues, and like I'm playing on borrowed time right now. It's gone 20. Oh, I spoke too soon. I just had something happen, so it may buffer out. I just saw a thing come up that the data stopped. So we'll make sure for a minute that everything is hunky-dory, and then it's back up to excellent now, and I'm not seeing any circle or anything, so I think we're okay. But the fact that it's gone 21 minutes without my internet cutting out is lucky, because it's been cutting out so much lately. It'll be fixed Tuesday morning. So I didn't want to try to live stream this weekend and have the internet drop 4 or 5 times during a live stream. So I'm going to wait and do my next live stream on Tuesday evening. Tuesday evening I'm going to do an auction, and I got a bunch of stuff that's here and ready for you guys for the auction, and there's some cool stuff. So I'll show you first. I got some very cool silver certificates. A new AOL CD. Well, I'll tell you, Treasure Charger, I think what happened is the technician came and he fixed everything, but on Wednesday they paved the road outside of my house, and it's a small street, and they had that great big giant road paver that was kind of like rattling the whole house around, and I think that might have knocked something loose with the fittings on the pole or something for the internet. So, but anyhow, Tuesday the technician's coming out and it should be fixed. So I got some silver certificates, and I got a bunch of cool ones. I'm gonna put these ones into the next auction, which will be Tuesday. This one is a 1957 uncirculated silver certificate star note. Kind of a cool serial number. But really, really nice condition. That's a 57. And then I also have this one. Also very nice condition, but there is some kind of like fold line there. See it coming out of the 0 and going up kind of to the 1. But it's also a star note. It's also very nice condition. This one's an older one, 1935E. And then I also have this, which is really awesome. This is 1957B silver certificate, uncirculated. So it's nice it's 1957B, but the cool thing is, guys, there's 10 in there. So there are 10 consecutive 1957B uncirculated. And they go from 28, 38, 7, 6, 8, 23 to 33, I think. Or 23 to 32? I don't know, something like that. Anyhow, there's 10 consecutive uncirculated 57B, which I thought that was pretty cool. I've gotten a hold of before like 2 or 3 consecutive, but 10 consecutive uncirculated I thought was pretty sweet. So those are going to be in the auction. Got some silver certificates. And I got this silver coin from the land of Canada. And this one is 2016 $10 fine silver coin, Day of the Dinosaurs, the spiked lizard. And this one's got a dinosaur on it. Proof coin. It's like colorized dinosaur. And it's a quite limited mintage on these. I think it's real low, like 2,500 or something. It said somewhere, but this is like a half of an ounce. It's not a whole ounce, it's like a half ounce. 3/9 fine silver dinosaur. Pretty cool. Sorry about the cough, guys. I haven't quite completely gotten rid of it yet, and when I talk, I end up coughing a little bit more. Okay, so then I got a 2-ounce silver, and this is the Destiny series, and it says destiny is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice, and it's got the knight on it. And there are several in this series. This one is the Dragon of Death. And it says, death is certain, its hour is uncertain. Morse, Surga, something in Latin. Probably the same thing in Latin. But this is the Dragon of Death. That thing is real cool. And it's a 2-ounce, nice sized 3/9 silver. Pretty awesome. Oh no, Treasure Charger, you did too? I hope... No, I couldn't have gave it to you. Fixes fittings. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Clever. These cable people. And then they told me it's going to be 3 days, and I'm like, I need my internet fixed faster than that. And they were like, there's nothing we can do. So, I'm not sure I'm going to put this one in, so... Excuse me. We'll show it to you anyhow, though. This is a clad quarter, but it's a Proof 70 Ultra Cameo 2009 American Samoa. I might put that in the auction, but I'm not sure. These three I'm going to put in, though. I got an MS-70 2017 American Silver Eagle early releases, and it's got this Mike Castle, I think, signature. Gear, yep, no problem. When I do send it out, I will send you the tracking number. It arrived today. Oh, gotcha. Cool. Very good, Treasure Charger. And then the next slab, we're going to auction this one on Tuesday. Civil War token. This is a Knickerbocker currency, and it's a AU58 brown. This one is from the recent submission that I sent out. Pretty cool Civil War token. And then also I have Monday money. So this is an 1882 Great Britain 4 pence. It's graded MS-63 from 1882. And this is from the 4-piece Monday set. It's pretty awesome. It's also toned up. You can see some of the toning there. This is a cool coin. Very cool. Okay. Then I got commemorative silver dollar. This is the Jamestown commemorative silver dollar. These aren't too awful expensive. Doesn't want to focus. And then I got a lot of silver this week, guys. Silver proof set. This is a 1999 silver proof set. I'm fired? Oh no! Why am I fired? Want my $8 back? So this is the silver proof quarters. The first 5 in the state quarter series, and then this is the dime and the $50 are also silver. 1999 U.S. silver proof set. New England notes, it depends. It's substantial. People are asking what I think is too much. Honestly, when the price of silver dipped or tanked, whatever you want to call it, the price of junk silver really didn't go down. They just adjusted the premiums they were charging accordingly. So it's still like, I can find junk silver probably at $18 or $19 face. Sometimes even 20. I was in a shop last week that was getting 24.5 and it was flying out the door. What? Wow. Those people are bananas. I wouldn't pay 24.5 for junk silver unless it was like Barbers or something. Hey, Real Ruler, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. Okay, so there's the silver proof set, and then I also have, this is from the Franklin Mint. That's crazy, New England Notes. People are getting bad information if they're paying 25 face. So this is from the Franklin Mint, and this is the Franklin Mint Treasure of Zodiac Metals, and it is a little book that has 12 little sterling silver, Franklin Mint like sterling silver, sterling silver metals for the 12 signs of the Zodiac. Each one is 1.7 grams. There are different versions of this. They made a copper version or bronze, and they also made a 1 ounce version, so all of the little metals are 1 ounce. But this is a little mini one. It's each metal is 1.7 grams of sterling silver in a cool little book case, and it's got it's got the dust sleeve on it too. It's a pretty cool little thing from the Franklin Mint. And then after that, guys, we got some just raw coins. Got a seated Liberty dime. I've got a Barber quarter. I've got a seated quarter. Arrows and rays. Pretty cool. I got a real nice large set, 1817, the 13 stars variety matron head. It's dark, but really nice condition. 20 times the value. No gear. When people are selling junk silver, especially around here, they will sell it for a certain amount face, meaning $20 is generally right around the ballpark of what they're charging, but that's for $1 face value of junk silver. So 4 90% silver quarters or 10 90% silver dimes for $20. That's about what it's selling for around here that I've seen. I will say I haven't bought any junk silver in the last couple weeks, so maybe something weird happened and the prices have gone up. But the last I knew, it wasn't any more than 20 face around here. And then I got a couple more things to show you for this week's auction. One is, this is a poker chip. This is from 1995, and it's the 100th anniversary of the Deadwood Hotel, or the Bullock Hotel in Deadwood, South Dakota. So it's from 1995. It's a 100-year anniversary, and it's got Seth Bullock, the first sheriff of Deadwood. If anybody ever watched the show Deadwood, you'd know who Seth Bullock is. And so spot is 1883, but 20 isn't bad. So the thing is, though, spot is 1833 for an ounce of silver, but there's not an ounce of silver in a dollar face. So a dollar face value of 90% silver. To make it easy, say a Morgan silver dollar is 90% silver. A Morgan silver dollar has 0.77 of an ounce. So 4 silver quarters have 0.77 of an ounce, not a whole ounce. And so if 18 something is spot, the spot for .77 is probably only like $15, but people are still charging $20 face. Now, Morgans, of course, you can't even buy them for 20. Morgans is a whole nother story because they're not junk silver. They're definitely premiums way above that recently. And even if like I buy them, somebody comes into the shop and sells them to me, I'm paying $25 per Morgan for just lower grade Morgans. And I sell them in the store for like 28 for low grade ones. So hey Choo Choo Rooter Bean, Mark Thomas, how's it going? Yeah, so in normal circumstances with a spot price of $18, you should be able to go into your local LCS and buy junk silver for $15 face. But they're all charging crazy premiums on everything, and I think a lot of it is fueled by the idea that at some point they're going to split paper silver and physical silver, and physical silver is going to have a different spot price than theoretical silver that's trading on like Wall Street. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it's all pretty bananas if you ask me. A lot of it I think had to do with the fact that there are buyers out there who want to get into silver, and they say, oh, the price of silver is so low, I want to get into it, and they don't realize that it doesn't do any good for the price of silver to be low if you're paying high premiums. So it's bananas. I agree. So yeah, so this poker chip Tuesday in the auction, and then I have one other metal that's going to be our token or metal. This will be in the auction. This is a Liberty or a Victory Liberty Loan medal, and these were given out to people that were selling Liberty loans World War II. And this coin or medal, it says right on it, was made from captured German cannon. So they melted down the cannons and made these medals that they gave to people that were selling Liberty loans during the war. So pretty cool token there. And I dropped it, so we'll have to start it out lower. Silver wishes, there are definitely a lot out there. I've gone into local antique shops. Yeah, Real Ruler, it's, I mean, anybody that's in any kind of shop, whether it's an antique shop or an LCS or a gold and silver or whatever, they have to make a profit, of course. You have to pay your rent, you have to do stuff like that. And so when I buy and sell, I have to make a profit. But there's definitely some big markups going on in a lot of places recently, which is something that I don't do. Of course I have to mark things up. I have to make a profit or else it's not worth doing it. There's no point. But I don't like these crazy high premiums, and so when I buy and sell, I try to avoid that. So I got a 58 Death Dollar. This one is a super nice one, and it's got some cool toning. So that'll be in the auction. And then the last thing that I have ready, there'll be a few more items, but this is a 1919 D Walking Liberty half dollar. That'll be in there too. So nothing too expensive. Some cool stuff. And the next live stream will be the auction on Tuesday. Okay, now let's see if we missed anything. Anything happened with your binder in the last few weeks? New England Notes. I don't know where in the story you left off, but the binder of coins was stolen. I did run a sting operation with a buddy of mine that owns a shop. The guy came in and tried to sell him some coins, and I went up and staked the place out and waited for the guy to come back, and then we called the cops. They went up, but the cops couldn't search the vehicle, and the guy didn't have the coins in his possession, so they had to let him go, and he drove away. The only other thing that has happened other than that is I did recover some of my coins because he sold 7 slabbed coins at a coin shop about, I'm going to say 120 miles from where I live. 100 to 120 miles away from where I live. He sold 7 coins. And I found out about it because one of the coins, the person that bought it, it was a shop about 100 miles away, and the person that bought it put a couple coins on eBay. One of those coins sold, and when that coin sold on eBay, the eBay buyer tried to put it in his registry set. And when he tried to put that coin in his registry set, it sent me an email that someone was trying to put that in the registry set. So at that time, I took that certification number and went and scoured eBay for sales of that coin so that I could look at the certification number. And I ended up finding it. And when I found the sale on eBay, I went to the seller and found out that he was the owner of a shop, again, like 100 miles away from where I live, and he had 2 of my coins still listed on his website, his eBay store. At that point, I talked to the Corning police, who were the people that are handling the case, and she got in contact with the store owner up there, and the store owner had originally bought 7 coins from the guy that stole them from me, who, by the way, is going to jail. They already know who he is. They're working on the case because there's multiple charges. So anyhow, the guy had bought 7 coins. He had to return 5 of them to me. So I got 5 of my coins back, and as it happens, the 5 that I got back were pretty valuable ones. So I ended up getting, there was a total of probably $1,800 to $1,900 worth of coins that were stolen, according to NGC values, and I got back about 800 or 900 in those 5 coins. One of them that I got back was my 1941 quarter that graded MS 67 and has an NGC book price of like $350. I got that one back. So I got back almost half of my coins in value wise, which I never thought I was going to see any. And also there's ongoing legal proceedings now. So the owner of the shop 100 miles away is pressing charges against this guy for selling stolen property. And so the 2 that he sold on eBay were lower value coins, and I talked to the police and told her that I didn't want anything done about it. He was a honest store owner, and he returned the 5 of mine that he still had. And he definitely lost money that he's going to have to wait till he gets restitution for. So I told him I didn't want to press charges or have any issues for him selling it on eBay. But if restitution never comes for those 2 coins, it'll come to me. So, but they're sold on eBay. They're to new owners. We're not going to do anything more. But if at any point there's restitution made for the coins, then I'll get them. So, hey, the numismaniac, how's it going? Yeah, it was. I don't like thieves, and I'm glad that I'm glad that we've gotten something done. I'm glad that I got some of the coins back. The coins were stolen about 2 months ago. I just got the 5 coins back last week. So, yeah, it was some good news. And honestly, CM Silver and everybody, I'm happy. I'm happy that I got some of them back. In fact, one of the coins that I got back is sitting right here, and I'll show you. This is one of the coins that I got back, and it's a 1821 large date cat bus dime with a straight grade on it. And the thing is, like, this isn't a hugely valuable coin. It's less than $100, but it's a cool coin that I really can't replace. So I'm happy that I have it back, because like I said, it's tough to replace. And then one of the other coins that I got back is completely not replaceable, because it's this peace dollar. And peace dollars that are toned with a straight grade are hard to find. And so this would be a hard coin to replace. So I'm happy that I have it back. I think the police are doing a good job so far. And hopefully this guy will end up in jail. And, hopefully at some point I'll get some of my money back. So we'll see what happens. Noah's Coins, what's going on? Jeff from Noah's Coins came over today and helped me take out my old washer and dryer and put in the new one, and also run a 220 line so that we could hook up, because I had to get an electric dryer. So Noah's Coins, shout out, thank you for that. Yeah, that's true, Real Ruler, especially for me. I drop everything. New England Notes, who knows? The New York State criminal justice system is a hot mess. But he's got felonies. It's grand larceny, so he may end up in prison. So, hey, CM Silver. Yeah, sorry, serious internet issues here. But I am going to do a live stream on Tuesday. I have a technician coming out they said that they're going to replace anything that needs replacing. So if they got to replace the lines and the modem and the router and everything, they're going to replace whatever needs replacing until I have good service. So, yeah, New England Notes, I know some people. Both sides, too. Have a good night, Noah's Coins. Thanks for being in here, man. And thank you for your help today. Appreciate it. Smouse House Hobbies, how's it going? Thanks for being in here. The Lucky James Eller, I think it was one of those gold coins. There wasn't a lot of gold in it. It's only a $20 or $30 coin. But I think that your name was picked, but you weren't here for one of those. I gave away 2 of them on Sunday at the end of stream. So yeah, New England Notes. I know some guards and I know some inmates. So we'll see what happens. So, alrighty. You know the 1967 Canada set with the animals, yes? Yes, I do. I need the $20 gold if you see one around Melt. I did not know there was a gold with that set, but if there is, I have a good place to look, and I'll see what I can do. Around Melt's tough, but you know, I mean, depending on how big it is, the premiums aren't. They're relative to silver. They're not nearly as bad, but even like wholesalers and people that I work with, there's still some premium on any gold. 0.52 half an ounce. Yeah, so it's probably for a half ounce. It's probably like probably like 50 to 75 over Melt is what I'd be able to find it for. Yeah. A little above Melt. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Have about 297 times as many squirrels around because of her. Oh, no. Squirrels... Yeah, the squirrels are an issue. And the one thing about my house is that I had these huge trees on both sides of my house, and the lower hanging branches were, some of them like were laying on my roof. And I had a tree guy come in last year, at the end of the year, and they cut the trees back like 10 feet from my house and like 25 feet up above the roof so that there's no branches near the roof anymore. So I don't get squirrels and other critters on my roof anymore, which is good. But there are still some around, and they do like to hang out on the stupid lines. For sure. But I think probably what happened is when this technician came, he fixed a fitting that's on the outside of my house, and he replaced the fitting. And I think that probably when he replaced it, the fitting made everything work fine. And then when they paved the street and that paver was coming through, I think it might have vibrated it because he didn't tighten it enough or something like that. And so maybe the connection's not strong enough. I did connect to the wireless. Yeah. Well, I have like my television is wired, and then there's a wireless router. And I get more interruptions on the television than I do with the wireless. So that is, I know the feeling. The TV does a lot of cutting out and buffering, whereas, like, I've been on the wireless connection on the computer, and I've made it through an hour, and it hasn't buffered or had a bad connection. So, packet loss. Wired is always more stable than wireless unless there's something wrong. Yeah. And that's the thing is, I'm almost positive there's something wrong with... If I had to guess, probably the coax cable coming into the house, plus my router is having issues. That's my guess. It's two things. But it could be just he fixes that. I don't know. Even if he fixes that fixture and everything reads right, I think I'm still going to ask him to put in a new modem and router and cable, because I can't keep having this going on. I pay too much for cable around here. Too much for cable, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm not on for too much longer, but I'm going to reiterate one more time. I didn't do any live streams this week because I am having problems with my internet service. They are fixing it Tuesday morning. And Tuesday morning, when it is done, I will be a happy person. So I decided to live stream Tuesday evening. And I'm going to do an auction Tuesday evening. I think maybe 4 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to start an hour later than normal because it's a Tuesday, because some people may be at work. So I think I'm going to start it at 4 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, and I'll have like 20 lots. So we'll do an auction, and then next week I got some interesting things planned. So next week will be fun. And then Halloween will be the next coin roll hunt. And I think that's all that I had to make sure that people know. I will put a comment video out tomorrow for Tuesday's auction, but there will be no live stream tomorrow. Till this internet's fixed, I really don't feel comfortable live streaming for more than an hour or so, which is why it is about time for me to wrap it up here. So, before I go, does anybody have any questions? Also, like, anybody that hasn't watched them yet, on Clever Coin Names channel, he has a few videos that he's made with animations in my voice, and they're hilarious. There's like 4 of them, so if you haven't watched them, go watch them on Clever Coin Names channel. They're pretty funny. The last one was about freckles. I have a question, Shibby Rob. Alright, Real Ruler. Is it, how did you manage to not jump off a bridge last Sunday night? I don't know. I don't know how I managed, because it was rough. I went and watched the last minute maybe of the Raiders game, and I watched they just recovered a fumble, and then I watched Derek Carr throw the worst pass I've ever seen him throw, and then I watched Hunter Renfrow fumble for the second time in 3 plays, which is just like, I don't even I don't even know how that happens. And then they run it back. And then I made the mistake of watching the highlights of the game, and I saw the bad calls and the fact that they went for it on 4th down like 9 times in the 4th quarter and somehow managed to make it every single time. And they called holding on the Raiders on a 28-second play. There's holding on both teams multiple times on a 28-second play. I don't care what NFL team they are. There's holding in almost every NFL play. But the fact that they only called it on one team in a 28-second play, ridiculous. Ridiculous. So that game was rough. And, yeah, that was very, very rough. And really, to be honest, the Raiders should be 2-0 right now. I was still in chat saying exactly that. I saw that, Real Ruler. As soon as I shut down, I went down and it was on TV. They had switched it over because it was in overtime from the other game. and I watched just the end, and then when I came back up, I saw that you were picking on me a little bit less and feeling bad for me a little, which I still don't know how I didn't, jump out a window or something that night. Boy, that was rough to watch. Oh my goodness. Raiders, why do you do this stuff to me? Still a fan. New England notes, I know you won't. I feel bad for you. Poor New England. Boy, is that one bad team. Oh my goodness. You think the Raiders are bad. Wait till they play wait till they play New England and see what happens. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I saw that they were 20 points, 20-0, 20 points or better ahead. They had won 95 out of 95 games if they were 20 points or ahead. And somehow they goofed it up. At least we have a win under our belt. Well, you want to call that a win, go ahead. The New England Patriots are 100% number 3 in their division at best. And also, by the way, the Jets have a win under their belt. So I'll leave you with that. Yeah, it was rough, real roller. That was tough to watch. Getting close to a 200 sub giveaway announcement. Very cool. Very cool. Sir Benji's October 4th is his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Everybody check that out over on Sir Benji's channel. And Sir Benji, again, congrats on 1,000. That's awesome. New England Note says that was low even for you. Yeah, well, I mean, you have the ability to say that, the Jets have a win and the Raiders do not. So it goes both ways. The Giants, I know. The Giants have a easy schedule and are playing pretty good football. Of course, they got Philadelphia a couple times, and Philly looks pretty darn good, too. Absolutely, Sir Benji. Absolutely, my friend. Siren's got a link for Sir Benji and Lady Kid Nichols as well, so if you haven't checked out Sir Benji's channel, do that. Sir Benji's a good dude, good friend of the channel. Ba-bum-bum-bum. Alrighty, guys. Anybody have any other questions before I get out of here? I wanted to mention I have a bunch of silver coins yet. This ain't them. I got a box with some silver coins around. I may sometime later in the week do like a pop-up late night auction with some foreign silver. I want to do something late at night every once in a while because there's different people available at different times, and so I'm gonna try to do something late night, maybe Thursday or Friday. Like if I did something Friday, it would probably be like after Big Flip was done or something like that. So just just leaving that out there, something to watch for. Yeah, better facilitates going off the rail. Video from the store. Yeah, I need to do that sometime. Also, I have a video coming out. So, I'm sending a submission to NGC, and it's going to be a pretty big submission. And a lot of the possibilities are right here in this box. I don't know what all I'm sending out exactly. But I am going to make a video before I send things out, and kind of tell you guys about the coins, tell you where I got them, an idea of how much I paid for them, and then there'll be another video when I get them back from NGC. Well, like, for example, there's a couple that are slabbed that I may crack out, 22D cent and a Morgan dollar. Both of them, I don't understand why they got the details grade they did. I understand, Real Ruler. Yeah, late nights, there will definitely be some people that can't. But, you know, there's some people that have trouble getting in during the evening or day, too, so... we shall see. Do you want to send something from Norway? What do you mean, gear? To the grading company? Possibly, but I'm not sending a world coin submission to the grading company it'll be a few weeks anyhow. But I'll show you guys. I have a few Morgans that are pretty... Man, that's a nice one. But I have a few Morgans that are pretty darn nice that I'm going to send in. And I expect probably at least one of them will come back cleaned, but we'll see what happens. That one. And I got some nickels that are older ones, but with full steps. I may send a couple of those in. I got a 48 Ben Franklin that I think is uncirculated, so I think I might send that in. I have some coins for other people that have to go. This is possibly real. I'm sending that in for someone else who thinks it could be real. So we're gonna find out. 1797 drape bust silver dollar. We'll see. Okay, yeah, understandable, Real Ruler, and thanks for letting me know, my friend. It's all in good fun. I got this nickel. I think I'm gonna send this one in and have it graded. 1941 with some toning, and I believe full steps. And then I have... Is this the set? I have a mint set. Nope, that's not it. That I think I'm sending in just about all the coins, because it's pretty sweet. So this is the set. I'm not sure about the nickels, but the Benjis, the quarters, the dimes, and the pennies all have great color. $1957. And they all seem to be in pretty good condition. So I may be sending all of these in. So we'll see. Then the Denver ones from the same set. There's a cool penny with a lot of color. But that quarter is real nice. That one might be a grader. So anyhow, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of coins that I send in. Probably about 30 in the next submission. Maybe 40. I don't know. It's going to be quite a few though. And so anyhow, I'm going to make a before video and then I'm going to make an after video. and we'll see how it goes. And also, I'm going to take some people's feedback as far as which coins to send in. So, some lotion in my cuticles? Probably, but I don't like lotion and I never have. I don't like, I don't like anything greasy on my hands. And I wash my hands a lot. But I don't know, they're not that bad. Anyhow, I don't like lotion. So, that guy that's, wants to make suits out of people or whatever, he doesn't want me because I don't put the lotion on my skin. I send coins from Norway to you, which you can submit. I have seen videos out on YouTube. Gear, I may do that, but in the future. Let me get back to you on that gear in a couple weeks, okay? And maybe we will do that. No, not painful. Really? I know people that are so much worse. Jeff from Noah's Coins, Jeff, he bites his nails, and the nails are like that far down his finger. And like, that's gotta be painful. You can't make me use lotion, Real Ruler. I'm old and I'm set in my ways. So, anyhow, yeah, I got a couple other $50, couple other quarters. Oh, I got a Washington quarter with a double die obverse that I'm sending in. That's actually, I think, in this envelope. I'm gonna show you this one, guys. This one's pretty cool. This is one of the, nope, that's not it. There it is. This is one of the coins that I'm gonna send in for grading. I cut the mint packaging, but I left it in the mint packaging. But I'll show you guys if I can. This one is a quite strong double die. So there's that. Get this focused, and it's on the In God We Trust mostly. So you can see on the R and the G and the O and the D a little bit, the U, the T. You can see it real good on the T, the first T in Trust. So it's a 1962 double die obverse. Hey, Cha Jones. I'm having some internet issues again this week, and I'm not streaming regular live streams this week. I will be doing a auction on Tuesday evening. So yeah, so there's the double die. Can you guys see that? It's pretty strong doubling, and it's cool because it's still in the mint packaging, so I gotta get at least a 64, right? But I'm hoping for a 65 on this one. And then the designation. And let me see real quick. I'm going to look at it on the PCGS website. It's got a pretty good premium on this variety for that double die. So it's a 63, right? Yeah, 1963. Double die, Philadelphia quarter, Washington quarter, 63, And then varieties. So it is the double die obverse. I think it is the FS 102. No, that's not right. It must be the 101. So the 101 in MS65 is worth $90. And if it gets a 66, then it's $250. But if it's the double die FS 103, which it might be, it's worth $500 in MS65. So I hope it's that one. I'm going to have to go back and look again. It's been a while since I did the attribution homework. So either way, it's cool. And I am looking forward to having it graded and in my collection. So there we go, coins that are going out to PC or to NGC soon. And I think I'm about done for the night. Hey Jays, how's it going? One more time, I'll let everybody know, anybody that just popped in, I did a coin chat tonight because I'm having internet issues, and I can't do a regular live stream. The internet has been completely cutting out at least once every hour or two for like a day and a half now. And it takes like 10 to 15 minutes for it to acquire the signal. So yeah, Real Ruler, I'm sure that I'll get one or two, but I've been doing pretty decent lately. I like the last 2 or 3 submissions I really can't complain about. I think I'm figuring out the cleaned thing. Even when I don't see hairlines or see something that tells me for sure that this coin has been cleaned, I'm kind of starting to see on coins, certain coins where I just look at the coin and I say, oh, that looks cleaned. And I can't really put my finger on why. It just looks clean to me. And I think that is what they do sometimes too. And I think I am starting to figure that out. Else it gets the hose again. So I don't know. I do still think that sometimes the coin graders are just wrong. And this is one of them. And this is a PCGS 22D, and they put PCGS genuine, questionable color on details. Well, I sent this in as a brown. 1922D brown Lincoln wheat cent. And because I sent it in as a brown, I think that they were dead wrong by putting this questionable color nonsense on here, because I'm not asking for a red or a red-brown, I'm asking for a brown, and I don't think questionable color should come into that. I think that's not fair. This is a beautiful coin, and they don't say that it's cleaned. So I did hear some people saying that there's a thought that a coin gets cleaned and then when it retones, the color is inaccurate. But that's BS because it should say cleaned then. This coin does not say cleaned because there's never going to find any evidence that it's cleaned. I don't know why they think the color's funny. It looks beautiful to me. So anyhow, I'm going to send this to NGC, see what they say. And then also this Morgan. This one's an experiment. because I just can't figure out anything that they could possibly see that says cleaned. I don't see what they see. And so I think I'm going to crack this one out and just send it to NGC just to see what happens as an experiment. So we'll see what happens. You think so, Real Ruler? Well, if they don't know what mint packaging looks like, that's on them, I guess. But I could see where they would say things, because sometimes they are crazy. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to get out of here. I want to, once again, thank you all very, very much for stopping in tonight, hanging out with me for a little bit. So, no clip online. No, not tonight. You're just this coin chat, and then I'm gonna put at least one video up tomorrow. It won't be a live stream, just a video. And then the next live stream will be Tuesday night. I'm gonna have an auction, 4 p.m. Eastern. And then later in the week, I might do a. I have some foreign silver left for sale, and I might just do a pop-up auction late night of the rest of this foreign silver and see what happens. So, yeah, no, we didn't sell anything. It was just a coin chat, Jays. But thank you for stopping in. And my next live stream is going to be Tuesday. Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to do an auction. Because I really can't live stream an auction this week because of my internet issues. Hey, Thomas tripped on a nickel. I am just about to get out of here. But thank you for stopping in. Anybody who missed anything, any announcements as far as my channel goes, if you just go and watch the first 5 minutes of this live stream and replay, then you'll know what's going on. So, that being said, guys, I think I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all very, 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 very much for being in here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Once again, my next live stream, Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern, will have an auction. So, thank you once again, guys. And until next time, I'm out of here. Have an awesome, awesome